Hi weaving friends. A lot of weavers, especially newer weavers, are really worried about cutting their hand woven cloth. I'm here today to just give you a little bit of encouragement and help you to realize that it's really not that scary cutting your own cloth. There is a blog post that goes along with this video where I talk about my towel project that I've just completed. These are the towels that you'll see me cutting apart in this video, and I also talk about a few tips for using one of my favorite weaving yarns, Cotton. So make sure you check that out. I'll leave the link in the description down below. Also be sure to check out my online weaving school with weaving lessons for all different levels of weavers and an awesome community to go with it. I'll also leave the link to that down below. And now without further ado, let's get into the video. I think there are probably 3 key ingredients that you need to cut your cloth successfully. I have talked about another cutting technique that I have used before and I will use especially for a more difficult cloth. I have videos and blog posts on that and I'm going to leave the link to that down below as well. But here today I'm not using any of those special techniques, just my 3 key ingredients. So ingredient number 1 is a good pair of nice sharp scissors like I'm using here. Dressmaking shears are perfect and I like to get mine sharpened every year, well ideally every year, but more realistically I get them sharpened every couple of years. The second ingredient is to make sure that you've wet finished your cloth properly before you try cutting any of it. For me, for this project, that meant putting my towels through a hot washing machine, letting them dry completely, and then cutting them apart. Now, thicker yarn in projects is more likely to come apart. In this project, I've used 8/2 Cotton, and it's really good for not coming apart after you've cut it. It's very easygoing and it would take quite a bit of messing around with it to make it fray. My third key ingredient is to not agitate the fabric too much. After you've cut your fabric, you basically want to secure those edges right away. For me, that is using my serger to secure those raw edges. And I don't do anything in between cutting the fabric and serging the fabric. I just take it straight to the serger right after cutting, and then that minimizes any possibilities of fraying occurring. If you don't have a serger, you can use a sewing machine with a zigzag stitch. The main thing I want you to get out of this video today is to not be afraid to cut your hand woven cloth, because once you get over that obstacle, there are so many more things that you can do with your weaving. You don't always just have to have finished woven objects on the loom. You can actually make yourself yardage and make yourself clothes, household items, whatever it is that you want to do. Cutting your cloth confidently will greatly expand the possibilities for what you can actually make. I hope this short video was helpful to you and makes you feel more confident about cutting your hand woven cloth. Go ahead, you can do it. I know you can. Until next time, happy weaving.